TikTok Shop is making huge improvements on their shipping and refund policies that benefit both customers and sellers. Guys, something I always criticize about TikTok Shop is their horrible shipping policies that penalize you for things that are outside of your control. For example, when you ship a product in time, but then you get a late dispatch violation because the carrier didn't scan the package in time. Even though the package is already in transit, TikTok Shop will think that you never shipped it because they only look at the carrier updates. And we all know how unreliable USPS is with their tracking information. And another thing I always complain about was that TikTok Shop was putting all of the responsibility on the sellers when the packages were lost in transit or just misplaced. And this could be because of the carrier's fault or just because the customer didn't put the correct shipping information. Or even if the customer didn't check their mailing box or a family member picked up the package and forgot to tell them that they received it. In any of these cases, the customer will be able to open an INR, item not received claim, and you, the seller, will be liable for everything, even if you use TikTok shipping. Which, by the way, I understand that if I use a carrier of my choice, I will be liable for any problems on the delivery. But if I use TikTok shipping, I shouldn't be liable because I lose all control. Look, I can't even check the customer's name or their shipping address, so how can I check if there's a problem with it? But guys, all of this is changing for the better because TikTok Shop is picking up the bill. Not only on shipping costs, but also they will refund the customers completely if there's any problems, and they will pay you, the seller, out of their pocket in some cases. And in this video, I'm going to tell you which cases those are and how you can take advantage of it so you don't lose any money. Hey guys, it's the Econ Bull here. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Alright, so first let me show you a quick example of a shipping issue and how, thanks to an honest customer, I was able to get my money back. So I was minding my own business when I received a DM from one of my customers saying, I just received a message saying that I was getting a refund for the shirt because it wasn't shipped or there was a delay or something. I got the shirt, I have it. So at that point I'm like, okay, so another tracking delay, another tracking information that went wrong and TikTok didn't receive it. So I went ahead and I said, hi Christy, thank you for your honesty. Let me check why TikTok thinks the item was never delivered. So I went ahead, look at the order, and yes, it was cancelled. So when you click on the order details, you can see all of the information. And as you can see here, the order was actually refunded on that day that she messaged me. So instead of getting paid $27 for this order, I actually ended up paying $4.20 negative. Alright, so I paid that. I didn't receive any money from the order, but I still had to pay $4.20 for the shipping. And I used TikTok shipping. And this settlement was on November 15, but the order was shipped in July 30th. So, like 4 months away. So as soon as she got the refund and she got the email, she notified me right away on November 15. What an honest customer. So what you do in these cases is go ahead and check the tracking information. And as you can see here on the order details page, it only says that on 7/30th, the buyer created the order was paid right away, and then the next day I printed the label, so order ready to ship. But there is no more tracking information. What happened to that package? Because I know that I shipped it. So how do you fix this situation? Well, you have to actually talk to someone on TikTok. So you're gonna click here on the interrogation mark, you scroll down and click on chat with us. Then you will be connected with a live agent and you're gonna explain your situation. Hello, there was an order that was incorrectly refunded to the customer automatically. The customer received the product and she has confirmed that she has it. You have to put the order number. They will tell you, okay, let me check. Can you provide a screenshot of your conversations, please? Of course, here's the conversation where the customer is saying that they received it. Okay, thank you. Please provide me a couple minutes. Do you have a shipping ticket? I said, seems like TikTok didn't track the package was sent. I use TikTok shipping. I see, please let me check. And then automatically they say, as this was an internal issue, you will receive a compensation for this cancellation for $29.15. And in fact, as you can see here, the next day I received the $29.15 that they promised. Plus also a month later, I received the $4.20 that they charged me additionally before. So yeah, they will give you the money back. And just to be clear, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get my money back. I already kind of thought that this was a lost case. And I even told her, I told the customer, oh my gosh, you're probably the best human in here. Haha, I don't see this every day. Normal people people will just stay quiet. Even if TikTok doesn't cancel the order, don't worry, keep your shirt, and if you ever order again, order something else because we have to ship it. Thank you again for your honesty, you made my day. And you know what she says? You're welcome. I hope they cancel the order. I love my shirt. It makes me work out so much harder. Thank you, take care. Guess what? That same day, she actually made another order for a total of $68 because she bought some more shirts. Guys, always talk with your customers, turn a bad situation into a good situation. You never know. There's always these customers that, try to cheat the system, but there's also honest customers like this girl. I can't tell you how much I appreciate these kind of things. When you're an e-commerce seller, you're gonna be in a lot of situations that you know that the customers are trying to scam you. And sometimes you're gonna get super nice customers like this one. This story made my day and I wanted to share it with you. Now let's take a look at the shipping and refund policy because it was recently updated and I have read through the entire documentation to give you the most important points. To start off, if your product costs less than $20, you are golden because TikTok Shop introduced the platform mandated refund without return. And refund without return is a platform mandated feature that helps sellers earn customer loyalty by improving the overall customer experience. So for customers, refund without return is auto-enabled for products with a purchase price of less than or equal to $20. So if the customer paid less than $20 for your item after discounts and everything and not including shipping fees and taxes, then you will qualify for this. And for sellers, TikTok Shop subsidizes sellers to ensure this is cost neutral. The seller subsidy amount is determined by TikTok Shop based on the return reason, product purchase price, and the corresponding return shipping fee responsibility. Now here's where it gets interesting because if the product costs less than $10 and the customer wants to return the product for a reason that is not the seller's fault, for example, they no longer need the product or the item doesn't fit, I'm gonna show you all the reasons in a little bit. But if those are the cases, TikTok Shop subsidizes the seller for the entire product cost. Now if the customer wants to return the product because of seller fault, for example, product quality issues, packaging damages, well, then there will no be subsidy. So TikTok Shop will not pay you for the product. However, sellers do not lose money as they previously paid for the return shipping, which costs approximately $10. So basically, they will make it cost neutral for the seller. Now, if your product refund value is between $10 and $20 and it's not the seller's fault that the customer wants to return the item, TikTok will subsidize the seller for the entire product cost again, out of their pocket. So they will refund the customer and they will pay the seller. And if it was actually the seller's fault that the customer wants to return the product, then TikTok Shop will partially subsidize the order. The product cost minus appropriate return shipping fee, estimated to be $10. So the refund amount will be the product cost minus $10. So yeah, TikTok Shop will be paying you out of their pocket. Now, what if your product costs more than $20? Well, TikTok still wants to pay for a little bit of it. So in some specific cases, TikTok will pay for the return shipping costs and also for the forward shipping costs. Now, when a customer wants to return an order, they can choose if they want to use TikTok Shop's preferred logistics or if they want to use their own self-arranged return shipping. If they choose that they want to use their own shipping method, then all the responsibility goes on the customer, okay? So they basically have to pay for the entire return shipping costs. I'm talking about when customers want to return the product, okay? TikTok is gonna give them two options. Do you want to ship it with our platform or ship it yourself? So if they decide to ship it with the platform, for most reasons, the seller will be liable for the return cost. For example, if there was an inaccurate item description, missing item parts, item damage, of course, all of these are problems with the seller, so the seller should pay for the return shipping costs. But there are some reasons that surprisingly TikTok Shop is gonna be paying for the return shipping. For example, if the customer says that they no longer need the item, TikTok Shop is gonna be the one paying for the return shipping costs. And also, if the shipping box was damaged but item is in the good condition, TikTok Shop is going to pay for that. And the most incredible thing here, if the item doesn't fit, this is only for people that are selling on the fashion category, TikTok Shop is going to pay for the shipping. I can't believe this. This is huge because a lot of people buy clothes and they don't know their size. They get it either too big or too small and they just return it, and sometimes people even buy like a small, a medium and a large because they are not sure which one they are, and they just keep the one that fit them the best and they return the rest. Well, normally sellers will have to go ahead and, you know, pay for the shipping cost to get those shirts that didn't fit, get them back, process them and put them for sale again. But now TikTok Shop is just paying for that, making the TikTok Shop marketplace kind of like, you know, when you go to the store and you try clothes on and then you just leave the ones that you don't like, you know, kind of like that. But they are paying for it, so it's fine with me. So I think that this shipping and refund policies update is extremely generous and is good for both customers and also sellers. So, you know, I'm actually pretty excited about it. But you know what's also exciting? If you watch this video, because I show you how you can get all of this money that you save from shipping and refunds and put it into ads to actually sell more on your TikTok shop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm out.